Hi, family. Welcome back to the Life of L connection. Welcome, new viewers. I am L, and my vlog is about the my experiences within a twin flame connection. And at this stage in the twin flame connection, I am not physically, I'm we're separated. Um, so yeah, we are not together. We are separated, but we do communicate with each other, and we do see each other. As a matter of fact, I just saw him, and it was a quite an interesting experience, as with all of the other experiences that I have had with him, since I have come to terms with the fact that we are twin flame, that we are experiencing, and we are involved in this twin flame energetic spiritual connection, he and I. So if you have watched any of my other vlogs, you know that he has 10 spirit guides. Today I communicated with the 4 that he knows of. I did not communicate directly with them by name, but they all contributed to answering my questions that I verbally asked them, and what the answer that I received from them was thumbs up or no. So I asked a few questions. I asked if my guides were there. I asked if I played a significant role in my beloved's awakening. Yes, I asked if we play a significant role in each other's spiritual growth. Thumbs up, yes. I asked if we are connected forever. Thumbs up, yes. I asked if there are things that we can do to help each other. Thumbs up, yes. I asked if my spirit guides were present, and they were. I asked how many spirit guides I had. The answer was 10. I got kind of selfish with the questions. I asked if I'm going to be able to communicate with them the same way that he's able to communicate with his, and he's able to channel 4 of his at this point, and they said no. And I knew that that was going to be the answer anyway. I also asked we could, if there were more things we can do to individually to help ourselves grow more spiritually, that would also help each other, and they said yes.
It's 6 o'clock.
Oh, that's my computer. I don't like my computer. My computer is telling me. Daytime computer. Anyway, yeah, so. Yeah, as a matter of fact, today is October the 10th, 10/10. He has 10 spiritual guides. I have 10 spiritual guides. According to his guides, I do happen to believe his guides because I have felt their energy. I've communicated with them. I do trust his guides. So I'm just going to continue with the fact that I have 10, because 10 is such a significant number in my life also. My birthday falls on the 10th of the month. I had a reading, a Yoruba reading, and the reading came out that my number was 10. Yeah, so that's another reason why it's significant. And in that reading, they told me that I was told that 10 is a damned number, but I don't believe that at all. And I was also told that I need to wear light colors. I think I told you this before. Yeah, I need to wear light colors all of the time, more towards the white light in the hue. And I always need to be first, but I always tend to procrastinate and fall to the back. And I think that's associated with the damnness, because I procrastinate. But anyway, yeah, that's another reason why 10 is a significant number. So I'm so excited. and grateful that his guides allowed me to communicate with them and that my guides were there also. Our guides work together. I know that they work together. And I'm so grateful that my guides were there also. Um, and I had a couple of other questions that I asked, but it was along those same lines like, are we significant? Do we have some type of significance to each other in our personal growth? Is there a way that we can help each other together? Is there a way that we can help each other apart? And then it got to the point where I was like, how? And I didn't get any answers because my question was too vague, and that's completely understandable. So it was a wonderful, wonderful, great experience. I'm really, really excited about what is to come. But for those individuals who are in a similar situation that I am in with my beloved, whereby we do see each other and we do spiritual work like this, and and your beloved talks to you about their life situation with their significant other, if they have a significant other, and you separate from their energy, but you know that you're still connected to their energy and you're coming down off of that euphoric high from being directly connected with their energy. Like I'm coming down off of my euphoric high, and he and I spoke about this also, that euphoric high, and how we have to now go back to the third dimension and how it's so dense here dealing with this type of reality. And now I'm feeling this longing. Like I long to be with him. Like I feel it in my heart. And we both we were both talking. We were talking about kissing, and we were talking about how no, we were talking about how nothing happens physically, like between us. Nothing has to happen sexually, physically between us for us to still enjoy each other's company and feel even more satisfied. And we feel like even though we didn't have sex, we did more energetically than sex, and we exchange energy more than sex because we are spiritually connected, and we exchange that spiritual energy, that spiritual knowledge, that spiritual unconditional love, and it had nothing to do with having sex or fucking or making love, because it was us. We spiritually, our energy spiritually made love. And um we said that, we don't feel like, oh my god, why didn't we have sex? But we would feel like, oh my god, why didn't we kiss? Like there's something in the kiss. It's you might hear other twins who know that they're twins or think that there's some type of really intense connection, or who are unable to put their finger on what is really going on, that draws you two together and then pushes you two apart, and then draws you two together, then pushes you two apart. You're not able to put your finger on what that is, but that kiss added on to it. The kiss is like, it's like the breath of life. It like gives you life. It like takes you into that astral dimension whereby nothing around you exists, but you are one with everything that is. And you might have had a really passionate kiss with somebody else that you love, or you might be involved with somebody, but when you are in that twin flame connection and you experience that kiss is like a drug. It's like it makes you high. It's like I can't even describe it. And the crazy thing is, we have both agreed about the physical interaction and the sex and everything, and we were laughing about that. And then I said, but I would be like, damn, it's messed up. That's messed up if we didn't kiss. And he said, if we didn't kiss at the same time that I said it. And he said, I was thinking about the same thing. Adding to the euphoric feeling that is surrounded by this twin flame energy. So, yeah, I wanted to share that with you because now that I'm coming down off of that natural spiritual high, I'm like, oh my goodness, my heart is longing to just touch him again, like, and just talking about it, I feel the connection and the longing even more, which is something that I wanted, to record and share with you all, especially those of you who are experiencing it, even if you are experiencing it and your beloved doesn't understand, but you still communicate with them, or you have this feeling for somebody else and they don't know it, but you know what's going on, and you're still communicating with them, even if you're not communicating with the person and you can identify with the emotions and feelings that I'm describing, then I am definitely serving my purpose. And I wanted to definitely record this and share this with you because although I feel like this, there are some little pieces of advice that I am giving myself slowly but surely on how to work with this type of energy. Now, and I'm saying work with this type of energy because a lot of times people might tell you, "Oh, you need to snap out of it," or "Oh, it'll go away. Just go with the flow of the energy." Yes, I want to go with the flow of this energy, and I know how to just snap out of it. I know what to do. I know I could pick up my rocks. I could pick up my tarot cards. I could start belly dancing. I could start practicing my zills. I could start sewing. There's a plethora of things that I could do that will instantly snap me out of the way that I'm feeling. But I want to work with this energy because I know that we are in the atmosphere of rethinking and getting more answers. We are currently also in the atmosphere of information being blocked from us, so we're not getting some type of information. So I don't want to ignore this energy. I don't want to transmute it into, you know energy that I love, like belly dancing and all of those things I described. I want to actually work with this energy so that I could reap the benefits of it. And when I say reap the benefits of it, I mean that I understand that this is a time whereby I will feel more fleshy. And although I would like to think that I am at an advantage because I do understand that I can get fleshy, and there is also a side of me that is able to sit back and look at my emotions and how they make me feel and how I might want to react. And I feel like that's the more spiritual side of me. I want to work with both of those to allow me to work with the energy so that I am not caught up in the emotions, so that I'm using these emotions with the energy that's going on, hence Mercury being in retrograde, Mars being out of orbit, and we're still in the energy of the full moon. And I know when yes, we still are in the energy of the total full moon eclipse also. So with that in mind, I am now able to sit down with myself and kind of sort of like pick these emotions out and put them here and put this here and put this here and see how this applies to the energy that is the universal energy that is going on with regards to all of the alignments of the planets and what's going on in the sky, and how this applies to why I'm feeling like I'm feeling, and also how it applies to information that I may get about certain situations, information that I have already gotten, and I'm able to rethink and relook here, rethink this emotion and rethink this emotion and cross reference them and see how they intertwine and see how I can connect all of the dots. Because I know that in a couple of months, I'm going to get the full picture. So it's very important for me at this time, and this is this is just what I choose to do at this point because I understand the energy that's going on. I choose to work with this energy. I choose to allow myself to step out of myself, to quote unquote step out of myself and see that I'm feeling this longing feeling. But I know that we are forever connected. So why am I feeling this longing feeling? It has something to do with my ego. It has something to do with me still holding on to society's views of relationships and how we relate to each other and communicate with each other, and also how I view it. How do I view it? Because it's my ego. So that's one of the that's a great example of one of the things, and I feel like spirit is talking to me right now. That's like one of the main things, because the the greatest the greatest misconception is that we're not connected, and I have to constantly remind myself that, because when I feel that disconnection, that's when I know my ego is coming into play, and I feel that longing, like oh, when am I? Oh, like oh, I wish I would have. And I know that he and I are eternally connected forever. So there's no reason for me to feel like that, and that is my ego coming out to tell me that I need to work on this. I need to work on the chakra that is dealing with my ego. I need to use this energy, this time of the rethinking of the doing the research and the revisiting during the Mercury retrograde to work on this chakra. I think it is the sacral chakra. It's either the sacral or the solar plex. I'm gonna do research on it, but yeah, this is what this energy is about. It's about turning everything around to reflect on you. And when I turn it around and reflect on me, it always turns out to be something beautiful. So now I'm working on something that can definitely help me grow spiritually. And I know that once I let the floodgates of this one chakra out, I know I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to become obsessed with all of the chakras. So that's just an even more wonderful thing. So instead of me being like, oh my goodness, like I really long for him. Like, oh, when am I going to see him again? I'm like, okay, I'm feeling like this. Let me figure out why. What is the source? What is really going on? And that's what I choose to do with my emotions during this time, especially during this time and during this energy. And if you are able to, I suggest you try to do the same thing. Like try to really get to the source of why you are feeling whatever it is that you're feeling. And it's an inward thing. It's not an outward thing, because way that you the one way that you could alleviate all of these bottom dwelling feelings is always to ask yourself why. Why? Because you are the one that's feeling them. Nobody else is feeling them, and nobody else has the answer but you. Only you have the answer. And it's not because of something that somebody did or somebody is doing or somebody's not letting you have, or you feel like somebody's not letting you, be privy to, or somebody's withholding information from. That's not the source reason. That's the catalyst maybe, but get down to the source reason, and the source reason is always within you. And once you can have that conversation with yourself, and you're able to sit down with yourself and really have that one-on-one, that real to real with yourself, you'll be able to start chipping down at that wall, start chipping down at that ego, slowly, slowly. And you're not going to be doing no work. It's going to be like a, a faucet just dripping, just dripping, just dripping, just dripping. Eventually, those drops of water add up, and it's going to make an impression in whatever it is it's dripping on. It's going to cause rust if it's dripping in the sink. If it's dripping on a rock, it's going to cause erosion. Steadily, 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 with persistence, and with love. You have to love. You have to give yourself love also. Especially if you're feeling that want for your beloved, you have to give yourself that love that you want to give your beloved. You have to. So, I am going to start doing some research on the chakra that deals with my ego. And fam, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to share another experience in my beloved twin flame connection, in the life connection of L. And I'm definitely going to come back. And I really enjoy spending time with you and sharing with you, because actually, through talking to you, believe it or not, Spirit talks to me, and I'm just coming up with these great solutions that I know are going to help me, because all of the other solutions that I gave in the other vlogs were things that I really do. But this solution that I just was talking about, working with the energy, I thought about working with energies like this before, but I never have. But this time, Spirit actually told me to say this. Like, Spirit was talking to me. I wasn't doing the talking myself. Spirit was doing the talking for me, and I'm going to take the advice of Spirit and do it. And just by even saying that I'm going to take Spirit's advice and do it, I'm feeling good about it. So I hope that I have helped, because I know that I have definitely helped myself. And I want to thank you again for allowing me to share this with you, and allowing me to help myself with your help. Please continue to view my vlogs. And if you have any questions or suggestions, or even blog topics, please send me a note below. I wish you all happiness and abundance and love. Thank you so much. I'll check you later.